Hey guys, and welcome back to the channel. It's Monet. Girl, we got tea to spill, okay? On this Wednesday, get ready with me. I haven't done like a sit down chit chat in way too long, and I feel like I just need to let y'all know where I'm at mentally, physically. Like, I just feel very disconnected from I have so much I want to explain. I don't know, I feel like I'm a case study. I literally feel like I'm like, not an industry plant, but I feel like it's so rare to like be a creator and like do it full time, and like the things that I've done, I kind of just want to be so honest about like how it affects so many different parts of life. In good ways, in bad ways, the things I've kind of been through, the things that I don't address, the things that I don't talk about online, and just my own personal experience, because it is different for everybody. I always say that, like, we would all do this like differently, you know? We're all dealt like the same card. We'd all have different trajectories, and just like, I don't know, I'm just excited to like, I feel like I'm giving an inside scoop that like no one asked for, but I feel like is necessary for me to like continue. The biggest part about me is just being authentic and like being honest, and I feel like I've put on such a good front lately. And I want to start this off by saying that I am good. I'm doing great. But there's so many moments that I just want to reflect on. I feel like this is like, I don't know, girl. You know what I'm saying. I wish I had my beauty elixir spray. But I'm going to go in with the thermal water. Just to hydrate my face a little bit. I got my kombucha here. I've been trying this Health Aid one. Ginger lemon. That'll wake you the fuck up. This is gonna be a chit chat, sit down. I hope you guys are comfy. I hope you guys are doing amazing. I'm just gonna overshare. That's what I'm kind of good at. What I've gotten shy at. One of my biggest things, like, I've learned, I have so much like therapy talk I feel like I'm gonna hit on this video too, because that's been such an amazing tool in my life, girl. Oh my god. Okay, feel free to sound off down below too. I love hearing about where you guys are in life, in your journey. Life is so unique. So anyway, I literally have taken notes on what I want to talk about, because as an entrepreneur, okay, because that's literally like the category that I fall in, which is so wild. Like, being your own boss is like no fucking joke, and it's really tough sometimes. It's super awkward, it's uncomfortable to like give people feedback, ask for help. Those kind of things were always so uncomfortable for me. And like, a tool that I've learned with my therapist is like, take your notes, be prepared. My dad has always told me too, it's like, you can't be nervous if you're prepared. Like, the best thing you can do for yourself is just be prepared. And that's helped me specifically with conversations. I'm literally, no, ew, whatever. I literally was gonna say, I'm trying a bunch of new products this video too. This is the oil sucker primer from One Size. Ew, you did not just squirt on my face like that, bro. We'll see how it goes. I'm not super oily. I've heard amazing things about this primer, so I just want to see how it gives. Apparently it dries out your skin. Anyways, yeah, I'm the last person that wants to have a confrontation or like give anything but positivity to someone. Like, I struggle, like, even if it's like not even anything bad. And I kind of want to like break down, I feel like, my arc and just like my experience on social media and how I got to the point where I'm at right now. And not to be dramatic, like, it's not like I'm quitting. I just feel like things are different, and I just want to like express who I am more so, because I've grown so much. Ooh, wow. First of all, my face is actually so tight. I don't think I like this feeling. Okay, I might honestly just go with a little more. Personally, I'm not obsessed with the matte, but my mom would love that. So basically, I started posting like 2022 is when I started like actually going in on TikTok specifically. YouTube, I was posting 2021. And I've been doing it for literally 3 years, like, straight, guys. That's fucking crazy. And one thing about this career too is like, it's so odd to figure out when you actually take a break and when your free time is. And that's something I've really been working on lately. Oh my god, that shit is so dry. Oh my god. Guys, I'm sorry. I don't like that. My face feels so fucking dry. Oh my god. I'm probably gonna fuck up my base from that. Oh, Rumi. Go with Titi. yeah, so when I first started posting, I was like so creatively inspired. I was so excited to just like keep posting every day and just like see what I could do. It was always just like super positive vibes, inspiring vibes. Like you guys know. I feel like you guys followed me for a reason in the beginning, and I love that. I feel like that's the core of like what I want to share, what I want to give back to the world. It's just like inspiration, positivity, like just good fucking vibes. That's just who I am to the core and how I like to move. It's been a beautiful run. And I feel like I'm sounding so like this shit is over. I feel like that's like the tone that I'm giving right now, but I feel like that version of me and just like the innocence and excitement has definitely evolved. I'm like trying to pinpoint whether it's because I am getting older, like I'm 24 now. When I first started posting I was like 21 and like I don't know, young and wild and free, and now I feel definitely more mature. I feel like I've aged 900 years each year. Each year since I started posting, I feel like I've grown so much in so many different parts of my life. It's fucking crazy. I feel like I can't even catch up. So I feel like from when I started till now, I think I also am I'm also a very like guilty conscious kind of person. Like even if I don't do anything wrong, like I feel like guilt if I'm not doing the same things I've done like when I started. And if I'm not posting the same amount of content, the same kind of content, like I feel like nothing will ever be good enough if it's not like the same level of slay that it was before. But I just feel like I don't have that. I just don't have it anymore. Right now at least. And I also want to point out like the toxic cycle that I think all of us struggle with is like comparing ourselves to like past versions of ourselves, because even that version of myself I'm talking about didn't think I was doing enough. Did not think I was like doing the right thing. Was not confident, was not feeling like this was the best I could be doing. Like that's psychotic. It's not, I mean, it's just like so toxic. So I've been working on giving myself more grace and more credit. I'm just being honest on how I feel actually. But I'm sure I actually felt that way last year too, and I'm just like still in that cycle. Do you guys know what I'm saying? Do you know what I'm saying? Things are definitely different now, but I'm probably still doing great. So just always tell yourself that. But I'm just being really honest, and it's a little, not high vibrations, but like real vibrations, okay? Back to the video. I also have been struggling so much with feeling like the shit I say does not matter, like genuinely. Like, who fucking cares? I felt that so much lately where I'm like, who fucking cares? Oh my God. And I like, not in a negative way where I'm like, no one cares about me, like it doesn't matter, like just more so like, bro, who asked? Like in a very like self-aware way. And I hate that feeling because I don't want to not post just because of that feeling that I get. And I know I mentioned that before, but like it's been very much lately. And I think the root of these feelings, okay, that's where I'll go. I'll start with a few other feelings and then I'll talk about the root. Guys, I'm sorry. This primer is so dry. It's making me actually look ridiculous. Oh my gosh, I feel like my makeup's gonna look like shit. I think before, there's no fucking way. What is happening? You guys, what's happening? What the fuck? I can't even be bothered. I'm just gonna put my hair in a ponytail. Like, what? Whatever. I look wild. I'm just keeping it real. Like, am I meant to be doing this shit? So yeah, as humans, I feel like we feel those feelings. I want you guys to feel like seen, because like these are like just normal human feelings that we all experience in like our own walks of life. Like also the feeling of, I mean, fear and like judgment. I feel like less confident, and before I used to just be so innocent and just like, I didn't care. And it's honestly inevitable with how the internet moves to literally be affected. So I guess the bottom line of like a few of those feelings that I feel lately, with also like the lack of motivation and like not wanting to be perceived and like all those things, are a result of just drama. Bottom line of all those feelings for me is just drama in general. And when I first started posting on socials, I already had so much anxiety because it was like that impending doom feeling. And I talked about this before in like a few of my like sit down videos, and I knew it was inevitable. I felt like the bigger that I wanted to grow, like I kept posting and I kept growing and I kept growing. As exciting as it was so fucking terrifying because it's literally inevitable for people to be like just in your business. And I know we've all seen, it's just part of like fucking human culture, which is just so, if I had one wish, it would be world peace and for people to fucking just be positive and mind their business, honestly. But we know it's just part of the game in life. I've had my fair share at this point of just like people publicly talking about me and my character, my relationship specifically. Girl, it is so hard. It's one thing to watch it, but like to literally experience it is so wild. I've never in my life had to go through that. And I think it's a rare experience that people have to go through. Sometimes I do wish like I could reclaim that privacy. I mean, it was wild. It's wild to just be like publicly criticized unnecessarily. I feel like a lot of it felt so unnecessary. And I think for me, I never cared for drama. I never cared to participate. I never liked to see it. Like, and I just feel like generally people thrive. They literally thrive on relationships and drama. I just feel so like, I feel like at this point I'm so cautious with the words I say. I'm so just like, I overthink a lot of things. And even like now that I'm talking about this now, I'm like, what do I even want to say? What do I even want to talk about? I feel like more reserved. And I think that's just like a natural progression. The more you share, the bigger you get, like the less you want to like share. And I hate that. Like I want to just be able to just talk and not be afraid and not be like, this could be taken this way or this could be like this, I don't know. And it just makes it easier not to say anything and just to post less and just to share less. And I hate it. I hate it. I hate it. Because I just want to be myself. I don't know. It takes a toll. It's like you see so many comments that are like, unbothered queen, unbothered queen. And I'm like, the girls that know me, you know. Yes, it's like iconic to be perceived that way. But you know, literally as a human, especially how much I deeply care. There's some people who genuinely don't care. But with my experience, I care about what people say about me. It's not that I care about what they think or I need approval. But it's just not a good feeling. Is this getting depressing? Guys, be honest. I didn't even really say anything. Let's just talk about the progression, I guess. I'm gonna put some liner on because why not? Honestly, I don't even know exactly what I want to say about everything, but you guys cannot lie that the internet is not 100,000% drama right now. I don't know if like, I don't know what is in the air. I know drama is just a common denominator of like, whatever, it's always around, but lately it's felt like no one gives a fuck when you're talking about anything other than drama. And it literally correlates. Like, I feel like the whole idea of views and like likes and engagement, it's like, yes, you want to continue to like keep growing and being better. And like, you never want to digress. You never want to just be like, oh shit, like my views are not popping. Like, but I realized to like, I would prefer that. I would prefer that to just like have my peace. I feel like the people that want to find me can find me. I personally don't want virality. I don't want my name. Like, I don't know. I just want to be my quaint corner of just like peace. And I just feel like it's so vicious out there that like the idea of, I don't know, guys. It like equates like views equals like danger to me. Like views equals potential to be taken out of context. Views means like additional opinions, more eyes, like I don't know, I feel like probably it's my anxiety speaking, and also just like learning my preference of like life. But I've just noticed that the videos that get the most views are all about just like talking about other people and like think pieces and this person said this about this person, and I hate to think that I'm just like removing myself for like these reasons. Maybe I'm a puss, bro. I don't know, I question myself a lot of the times like, bruh. But it's also just like mentally, like my mental health. I'm just gonna listen to my body and like listen to the vibes. So anyway, also I've rewritten my value and like what is valuable to me in life. I think social media really is such a big part of my life. It's my downtime, it's my go time, it's my work, it's my community, it's like everything. And it got really, really exhausting and like toxic at a point where like I didn't know how to disconnect. I didn't know how to literally take a beat. It's like, yes, I'm traveling. Yes, I'm doing all these things. Yes, it's vacation, but like what really is? I feel like that's been my goal this year, is like to find what recharging and what actually taking like a break means. Because it really just runs my mind 24/7. And I think I've come a long way. just for like my own peace. And I feel like I'm just trying to give you guys some more perspective, like of how my brain has been working. But me and my therapist have been every week clocked in. And I feel like the biggest thing I've like reflected and made notice was like the biggest difference. The biggest difference has been like, I don't know, girl. I'm still trying to figure it out. I've had a lot of powerful conversations with the people around me. Like my circle is so like locked in on just like my true feelings, and like I'm just so glad that they have my back. And also just like my relationship, making sure that we know what matters and just like tuning out the noise and just like being stronger then. And it all boils down to like just like reclaiming it and living in like real time. It feels so good to just like be present and not worry about filming and not like being so caught up and all that stuff. And yes, people have been seeing less and less, like you'll see less and less of my relationship if it's being fucking flamed, like hello. I guess to sum up the drama of it all, it just like, it has made me feel like there's no place for like my positive content, because it also was like misconstrued as like she wants to come off like she's so happy. There were so many comments that's like low-key just get to you. This is the black cherry. This is cute as shit. I've always wanted to try this. Clinique. That is cute. Yeah, I feel like with the whole drama running the whole internet right now, feels like there's no room for me to like just be positive and happy-go-lucky. It just feels very out of place, and it feels very like, it feels a little forced. I don't know. Does this even matter? Like, dead ass, my internal thoughts are like, who the fuck asked you? I feel like the bottom line is like, I'm more happy now, finally, but I want to continue. I want to figure out how to continue. Rumi, come here. I put her in her dinosaur outfit today, but she didn't like it, so I took it off. That's why she's naked. But every day, every morning, I like to have a little routine with her, and I put clothes on her, and we go out on the balcony. You like my makeup? Hi, my love. Hi, my love. Oh, are you leaving me? Okay. She said I gotta go. Guys, I really don't want this to be like taken the wrong way. I'm trying to like give more insight to where I'm at the end of the day, so I can continue to just be honest and authentic and not be scared. Like I want to share my candid thoughts and just be like, I don't want to be taken as she's out of touch, like she's ungrateful, like she's this, she's that. Like I hate that that's a thing. So I'm just like, can this just be a little safe space? YouTube girls, you can just hear me out so I can just be honest. I feel like I've been wanting to do less and less things. Like before I used to say yes to everything, but I feel like now it's kind of like getting tired of me like okay, we've done the brand trips, we've done the things, like I don't know, be honest. I even feel like I'm trying to keep up with like Monet McMichael from like last year when she was just like on top of the world and just like doing all these things, and like she's new to the game. Now I just feel like a totally different person than who I was last year. Like I feel like I was a child last year, and now I'm literally a grandmother. What the fuck? I feel like the value in life is really the simple things. I think a vacation for me is like this week at home. I've been chill. This last week I had Moss over. Like a vacation to me is really taking care of myself in routine and going to the gym and eating well, and I'm really trying to implement those like old habits. And I don't know, brand trips to me it's just feeling a lot more like work, and I don't know how honest I should be. I literally don't know. But I want you guys to be honest too, but also not too honest where it's like unnecessarily like hurtful. But I like to enjoy and read the comments and like not be triggered. But also I've gotten really good at just like laughing at comments, because I'm just like, what does this even mean? How did you even get here? And like, why did you even say that? Like, bro, can I be honest? I posted me dancing to an Ice Spice song. And literally, like, there are some people, like, genuinely mad in the comments. Just like, I can't believe you. Like, as girlfriends, we should, like, not support Ice Spice. Like, home wrecker. Like, what? I'm literally just dancing to a TikTok with Taj. Shit does not have to be so serious. And, like, I'm at the point now where I can, like, laugh at the things that people say about, like, my relationship and stuff. Because I'm just like, we had to go through that fucking rough-ass time to become more confident and secure and just like reclaim that conversation and like remove ourselves. I feel like people hate to see people happy, which I hate. Like I believe in hope core. Like, can we just get back to hope core and just sharing the things that genuinely make you happy and not always assuming that things are just a front? Yes, a lot of social media is definitely a highlight reel, but there's also realness in it too. So I say all this to say that I'm just still figuring it out every single day. Like we all are in life, in our walks of life. Like, are we doing shit right? I don't know. Are we sabotaging ourselves? I don't know. Should we have taken that opportunity? I don't know. Am I where I'm supposed to be in life? I don't know. We all would do our own thing differently, and that's just the most important part, is just like staying true to you. And even if I become less and less relevant because I'm like removing myself, it's like I feel like what's valuable to me, oh my god, I forgot I did that. Value to me is going on a walk with my dog and putting her on nice outfits and feeding her breakfast and going to the cafe with my boo and cooking really good dinners with Taj and FaceTiming my mom and things that really just like make me feel good. But I also have these Fenty, new fucking Fenty lip liners I have to try. Yes. The fact that it's going on like fucking butter on top of a like gloss already. There's so many pencils that you have to like, your lips have to be fully dry in order to put a lip liner on. Wow, this is like butter, bro. I already knew it. Wow. You have to be really precise though then. This is traced out, browned out. 8. Yeah, you have to be careful with these in the best way. I don't know, I feel like this was more depressing than I wanted it to be. Going with this one, Fenty Glow 3. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I've been working on my anxiety lately, just trying to like really be calm and like centered. And I think a big thing that like triggered my anxiety was, yeah, just being perceived and being judged and being online and being like in the forefront. It's really exhausting. And I'm just trying to figure out the balance. Like, I don't want this to seem like I don't want it to be so depressing, but you can have multiple feelings exist at once. It can be exhausting, but it can be exhilarating. You can be grateful, but also just like frustrated, okay? There are multiple feelings that can exist at once, but I definitely wanted to highlight on just the toll it's been taking and why I feel like I just feel like a different person. And I feel like I have to reintroduce myself. I've been feeling a lot of like comfort in taking more control in my life and deciding, you know, and being confident in the decision that I'm not going to post today, and then just being okay with that. Versus before, it would literally eat me alive and just make me feel so horrible. And just being more normal right now. I just want to be more normal and just like do the small things that make me feel alive, like literally staying home, going on a walk, going to the gym, watching movies, like, and not feeling bad about it. It's so odd, like, figuring out what to do in your free time. I feel like a lot of people can relate to that too, though. It's like you always feel guilt in your free time. Is that just me? I feel like a lot of you guys can relate, probably. Even in nursing school, when I like wasn't doing social media, like, I would have a free weekend or like a Sunday or something, and I'm like, probably should just catch up on my assignments or something. Probably should just like start my paper, probably do something, and I'm like, I'm actually just gonna watch my shows. And that's okay. I feel like some of my deepest, darkest feelings are just like, I would hate to be self-sabotaging myself. I would hate to be removing myself from like the highlight of my life. Then I reassure myself and remember that the highlight of my life to me is like, oh my gosh, family. Like how much that means to me, you guys already know. Just like being a mom and like making my own family and growing up with literally the love of my life and having beautiful friendships. Like I'm abundant. I am literally rich. I'm rich in life. I'm so grateful. And I still have my career. It's just shifting around my brain what I need to like really show up for and what matters to me. And I don't know, guys. I hope this just gets a positive response, because the last thing I want is for people to think that I'm coming off like ungrateful. And I really admire other creators, like when I look at them and see how they're navigating, because it really is a skill. It's very much a skill. And like when I saw De'Ara take like that 6-month break and then come back and like she's still popping, I'm like, okay, you can take a break And like, you're not gonna fucking evaporate off the face of the earth. I'm also like the most happy I've been in a very long time. For the past year, I honestly was like very depressed, so much anxiety through everything. Like, and then this past like 3 weeks, I've been on a very happy like streak. You think it has to do with the rumor? I don't know, having a dog is great. But no, I genuinely feel like I've reclaimed my peace, which is so crazy. But yeah, I just feel like this is my new era, okay? Rose era, I've blossomed into this young adult. Literally, like, I feel like an adult. I am a different person. I'm the same me, but like, girl, like, she's a little rough around the edges, like in the best way. I speak my mind. I want to be more confident with the internet. I'm trying to gain more confidence and like speak my mind online and not really giving a fuck. I feel like that's like evolving inside of me. It's like definitely a skill. I admire people who literally don't give a fuck. I hope this was a good video. I feel odd. Why do I feel like that? And I feel like no one ever talks about bad feelings. So I'm just like, I really do want to leave it. I do want to leave this because I want to be able to talk about the feelings that I feel even when I'm not positive and happy. So I'm working on it. But this is just our midweek FaceTime. I will have a weekly vlog for you guys on Sunday. I'm already recording it. We're back in the gym, back on eating good. That'll be on Sunday. I'm excited about that. This is just a little, there will be better vibes on Sunday. For now, I had to just like let y'all in a little bit because I feel like I've been putting on a front. So every day is different. You already know. But anyway, thanks for getting ready with me, guys. Woo! What do you think? Comment down below. I don't know. I feel like a lot of people can probably relate. So just, yeah, let me know in the comments. But I love you. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye!